Civil emergency message. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Pennsylvania State Police. Recently ago, Channel 7 has been hijacked by an unknown group with an anti-piracy screen, but this cannot be confirmed at this time. Please be on the lookout for an anti-piracy screen. If you see an anti-piracy screen, call 911. This occurred at 4:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and someone killed the WPVI team. Suspect may be driving a pink Mazda RX-8 with Pennsylvania tag MOE0283. The other suspect may be driving a purple Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X with Pennsylvania tag MKU3939. The third suspect may be driving a red Alfa Romeo 8C Spider with California tag 8LE017. The fourth suspect may be driving a Audi TTRS with Nevada tag R1N376. The final suspect is driving Aston Martin DBS with New York tag LKA3146. These suspects are females. They may be from the following movie maker Secondlife, but this is unknown at this time. Tune in into media updates as they follow.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Pennsylvania Highway Patrol. Civil danger warning. The vehicles described in the last alert has been seen attacking people across Interstate 95. The persons described in the last alert may set off a nuclear bomb that may destroy the entire city of Philadelphia. It has been confirmed that the females described in the last alert are from the following movie maker Secondlife. All persons of Philadelphia must seek shelter now. Gather enough such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio. Tune into media updates as they follow.
following message is transmitted at the request of FEMA. An evacuation order is now in effect for the following states: Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, West Virginia, North Carolina, and South Carolina until further notice. As of 10:07 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, it has been confirmed that the Secondlife girls are planting a nuclear bomb under the Interstate 76 and the Interstate 95 interchange. All persons are required to evacuate to the Central, Mountain, or Pacific time zones. Gather enough supplies such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio. The nuclear bomb is expected to explode in the next 2 hours. If you don't evacuate, you will face certain death. Tune in to media updates as they follow.
This is an emergency action notification, requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national-level emergency. The President of the United States or one of his representatives will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by.
We interrupt your programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems should transmit this emergency action notification message. This station received its regular programming at the request of the White House to join in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KBVU. We will continue to serve the Las Vegas area. If you are not in this local area, you should change the stations for your area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Las Vegas area. Do not use the telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. This is a national emergency. This is not a test. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. As of 12:07 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, the nuclear bomb exploded, but the Secondlife girls are still alive. Any person who drowned in quicksand, eaten alive from a not-eating plant, or killed comes back alive as a Secondlife girl. Since there are 70 Secondlife girls across the United States, the United States government is launching nuclear bombs that will kill all Secondlife girls. All persons must seek a fallout or an underground shelter. Fallout is a product of nuclear attacks. Tune in to media updates as they follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems should transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has ceased its regular programming at the request of the White House to join in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KBVU. We will continue to serve the Las Vegas area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations for your area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Las Vegas area. Do not use the telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated.
This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national level emergency. The President of the United States or one of his representatives will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by.
We interrupt your programming. This is a global emergency. Important details will follow. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. A global emergency has been issued. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. A global emergency has been issued. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. A global emergency has been issued. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Global alert. Global alert. Global alert. This is not a test. This is not a test. The following message is transmitted at the request of NASA, the National Weather Service, the United Nations, the United States government, and the Centers for Disease Control. At 3:33 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, a thunderstorm is forming across the world. The cause of this is the dead people. Anyone who died on the year 2003 comes back and transforms into a second life girl. In addition, a disease is infecting people across the world. This is called the second life girl disease. The second life girl disease has the following: vomiting blood, vomiting, bad eyesight, hand explosions, body drying, and death. In addition, planets such as Mars, Venus, Saturn, and Neptune have been seen turning into girl planets. It is expected that Earth will be a girl planet at 12 o'clock p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Once it's a girl planet, everyone will die and turn into a second life girl. The nuclear bombs didn't work, since they're undefeatable. All persons must gather their loved ones and prepare for the end. If a person of faith, pray to your God or gods. All of the world leaders, including the president, has been killed and turned into a second life girl. We will sign off for the final time with our national anthem. Please stand by as we conclude the final activation of the emergency alert system.